Here's Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1.
Ketel Marte.
Cabrera back to work. Trout on the move. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Here comes Trout flying around third. He'll score and then tie it.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now James Wood. And a foul ball. Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first, and one away in the top of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Beltran. 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Righty delivers. And now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Marte scores. It's 2-1. Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. Fouled off down the right side. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone.
You love to see it.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
No balls, 1 strike.
That's Robin for straightaway center. Victory! They've won the final showdown.
Fresh perks. Get your fresh perks here. And remember, no refunds. However, I will trade you a perk for a hot dog.
Here's the center fielder,
Leading off
Mike
for
Trout.
Chicago, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Gurriel drop step going back. Boom goes the dynamite. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Carroll makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away. And now the right fielder, Carlos Beltran. And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-0.
And they turn 2. That's got to sting.
Aye! 0-1's the count.
Seven outs to go.
Hey! 0-2. Hey!
Six outs remaining.
Ball.
Five outs left. Four outs to go. Three outs remaining.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. Hey!
Just 2 outs left. One out to go. They can't overcome the fun. Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout. To right center and deep. Winner. Nine outs remaining.
Zero balls, 1 strike.
Eight outs left.
Hey! 0-1. Hit it right! 0-2. He's out.
Double play. That's going to hurt. 6 outs remaining. Five outs left.
And 2. 0-2.
Four outs to go.
He's out.
3 outs remaining.
0-1. Yeehaw! No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball. Huh?
Just 2 outs left.
One zero.
One out to go. The catcher, number 3, Cal Raleigh. And that's the end.
Bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Lindor in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. All right, ready to get underway. Digging in, Mike Trout. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Your ball's 1 strike.
7-11.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And it's into the gap. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Ready to go now. Here's Mike Trout. Pulls that one foul. The wind of the pitch. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. What a start to this one. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Here's Ketel Marte. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Schneider under this one. And out number 1 on the grab. James Wood the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
And there's the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the grab for the second out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Beltran. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive. Ready to go. Here's Mike Trout. Out to short. Crawford. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee.
Double steal. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. The 0-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in 2. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. So bases all loaded up. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 1 for 2. Senga back to work. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fired to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Runner stays put at third. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing. He went 0-2.
0-2.
welcome back to the ballpark. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. 110 miles per
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's Ketel Marte. Bender checks the runner. And diving back is Trout.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around. Not just.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. Here's Mike Trout. Cut on and lifted in the air. Garcia settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ripped to short. They get the out on Marte. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford sizing this one up. And that'll do it. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Lance Berkman. Kelly back to work. Foul ball there. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And takes low for ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. And
there's one down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. The next offering misses. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the defense comes away with nothing. Man at first, Xavier Edwards now at the plate. Rips that one to right. Garcia makes the catch. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boo-boo. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th. James Wood digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He's trying for third. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Trout touches home and he scores. It's an RBI single, and in the 9th they take the lead.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout. And the run is in the score. 10 outs to go.
Aye. 0-1. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nine outs remaining. That's 1 run across on the play. Showdown over. Victory is there.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Ball, that's out. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes. Three!
9 outs remaining.
Foul ball. He's out.
8 outs left.
Hey! 0-1.
Seven outs to go.
Got him.
6 outs remaining. Now running at third base, number 11, Cam Smith. That's going to run. 5 outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this. Smack to left center and deep. Looks like someone needs to hit the weight room. 4 outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks. Three outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go. Pinch hitting, Josh Ready.
Aye. 0-1's the count. Aye.
Just 2 outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
Aye. 0-1. Runner. 1-0.
1 out to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks.
Runner. I got a ball, 1 strike. Safe. Aye. Too late. He's in there. That ball's foul.
Awesome.
Back here at Petco Park, new inning getting started, and now batting Mike Trout. Cease back to work.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering way off the plate. Out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Wood at the plate and takes high there. Marte, the base runner at first with 1 out.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That one the other way. Shoots, makes the catch. He takes it himself to the bag. And back here in San Diego. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. That one ripped right center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple. Here's Mike Trout. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. That missed inside. And that is ball 1.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Trout on the move. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And here is James Wood. Ground ball up the middle. Altuve whips it to first. One out in the top of the first. So digging in, Carlos Beltran.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Hit on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And first offering is fouled off. McCullers, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And that gives Jorge Polanco a chance to hit with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work.
Well, got to pause on that thought. Back here in Houston, now here is Jeff Bagwell. And the sweeper catches the plate.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground to short. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Carlos Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a back here in Houston. And now the shortstop, number 2.
Oh, Kurt.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-0. So up next, Xavier Edwards. In the air out to center, and it drops in.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed.
Runner on the goal, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead. You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
This one in the air right field. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a base hit right there. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Trout
One
on
ball,
the move.
no strike.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Edwards on third. Trout over at second with 1 down. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Picks himself up at RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now James Wood. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 2 on, 1 out. Popped up. Pena gets under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track.
Outside.
Started to swing, held up. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that one hammered. Berkman going back. Adios, pelota. He hammers one out to right. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Lance Berkman will hit next. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Next offering is foul back.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one.
Oh, diving stop, and they get the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. That one ripped. Diving, makes the grab.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
Jose Altuve at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Caleb Ort.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. You know, this group of hitters doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And the batter will be the shortstop. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away. Stepping in, Xavier Edwards.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Tossed to Bagwell. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But
got him, and that's the ball game.
And that's a wrap on another great quest. Good job, kid. That's what we call a critical success.
Welcome back to Diamond Quest. The map is real.
And so is the danger.
Up the middle. Yount on the run. Throw to first. And he gets him. Nicely done. Here's Ketel Marte. That's hard hit on the line. Yelich makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Late swing, foul to the left. Check swing, he held up, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 outs. And that's ruled a swing. This is Bryce Terang. Swings through that one for strike 1. Senga goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was born in Japan. Marte throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. That's to third. Polanco tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. Back here at American Family Field. And the batter now, Carlos Beltran. Myers back to work. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and the speedy runner is on at first. Lance Berkman getting ready to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Booyah! And they add a pair. It's 2-0. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Frelick has a beat on it. Then there's one down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. That's out to center field. Frelick has a beat on it. Corrals it. Out number 2. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. Third out. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Richie Sexson. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now the left field. That one finds the zone. 0-1. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Raleigh Fingers.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Trout.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That misses. Ball 1. That one hammered center field. Frelick ranging back. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. Base is empty, 1 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now at the plate, James Wood. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of singles back to back. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Base hit center field. Down to third, and he gets back safely.
Wastes no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to Terang, 1. And that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye in that spot. Got him swinging at the plate. Sal Frelick. And there's the strike. 1 out, base is empty. Out to short. And he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game. William Contreras in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Bryce Terang, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Now the number 2 hitter. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Brian Abreu.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
A job well done. That's what we call a critical success.
Runner at third, nobody out. Next to hit, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 2. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it's off the wall. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Raleigh now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground right side. Walker steps on the bag. 1 away here in the 5th. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here.
0-1's the count. Hey, 2. No balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
Seven outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks. Oh, this one's demolished to center. They cut it.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boo-boo.
Hey, great row there, kid.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
So the tying run at second. Now he breaks his bat. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. Trout on the move. Pitch outside. Throw save. That's a stolen base.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The pitch. And that is out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Squeezes it. Runners tag up from second and third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. Tie game here in the 8th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's going to be James Wood. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Fought off foul. Line drive, and this might be trouble. In comes the runner from third. They lead it in the 8th. Okay, all set to go. Here's Mike Trout. And that one in the air center field. Adele moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Oh, 1 down. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Next is the designated hitter, Xavier Edwards. Soriano back to work. Throw to second and great jump. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Kicks and fires. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Trout. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Schneider under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. But now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Here's Ketel Marte. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. So a change being made out at second. Coming in as the pinch runner, Cam Smith. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. Liner stays at first. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Reed Garrett.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Line drive, that's a base hit. One run's in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. It's 6-6.
7 outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks. Six outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
Ball. 1-0.
Five outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go.
One and two. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is full.
Four outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
Three outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this. Oh, that's hammered to right. Victory! Enjoy our final showdown.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. James Wood now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Pepio back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score. Go-ahead run on base. And now batting, Mike Trout. Slap the other way, foul. Man at second. On the ground. Got him on the off-balance throw. Now 1 gone in the 9th. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Now running it.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in.
The other way, pulls it down, and there are 2 away. James Wood will hit next. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the 3rd out.
On this board, that will be a home run.
Back here at Tropicana Field, on to the 4th. Now it's going to be Carlos Beltran. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now here is Lance Berkman. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner takes off. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 5-3. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Here's the shortstop at the plate. He's 0 for 1. To the right side, Lau. Slings to first, and there's 2 down. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Inside, and it hit him.
That ball hit him.
So 2 down now, and here is Cal Raleigh. That one drilled left field. Morel moving back for it. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone.
Swung on and to the left to the right. That'll do it.
Ready to go now. Here's Mike Trout. On the ground to third. And foul ball. That one hooked foul. The pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, and to drop third strike leads to the first out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. One out, bases empty. Hard hit to third. Fires over to Guerrero. They get the out on Marte. So digging in, James Wood. Out towards left center. Schneider sizes this one up. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. And now Carlos Beltran. Bassett back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. So up next, Lance Berkman. Ripped on a line. Varsho flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 outs, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Wow.
0-1's the
That's
count.
not even close to the zone.
Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do.
If you don't eat your peanuts, I will. Please come again. Hey, kid, great roll.
Xavier Edwards digs in now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt.
Runner, yes, yes.
There goes the runner. There's a ball.
That's a ball.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Man at second. Swing and a line drive. Base hit into left field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Moncada over to second. And a run scores on the double play. Here's Trout. Outfield playing very deep. Not wanting anything over their heads. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defender.
Trout on the move. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Adele makes the play. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the left fielder, James Wood. Just missed. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Carlos Beltran, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye.
0-1's the count.
One run comes across on the play.
He's safe.
That's going to run. 10 outs to go. And they have just one run left to score. Cheer them on, folks. Nine outs remaining.
Ball 1, no strikes. Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runner, he's going.
Ah. Safe.
Seven outs to go, and they have just one run left to score. Cheer them on, folks. Blasted deep to left center field. Oh, just short. 6 outs remaining, and they have just one run left to score. Let's do this.
Hey!
5 outs left, and they have just one run left to score. Let's go. Showdown over. Victory is dead.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Ketel Marte. Fouled off left side. Man at second. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. In the dirt, blocked. Trout stands at second with no outs. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Nine outs remaining. Eight outs left. Now running at second base, number 11, Cam Smith. That's good to run.
Runner! Hoo-yah! 0-1. He's in there. Runner! Ball. Hey, you beat it up. Hee-haw. 1-2.
And that's it. They've won the final showdown. Congratulations.
Look at Captain High Roller over here.
And now the center fielder, Mike Trout. And a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-11.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Grounds one to short. Bichette on to first. And an easy out to start the game. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. This one in the air. Bichette. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. James Wood now at the plate. That one outside. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Beltran. Bassett back to work. And a foul ball. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Bichette whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second. Next is switch hitting first baseman Lance Berkman. One down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And that one gets past the catcher. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Back with more Diamond Quest baseball, where fortune favors the bold.
But not the reckless. Play smart out there, kids.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boo-boo. He wastes no time on this one, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Ketel Marte up to the plate. First pitch misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And in one hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. James Wood will hit next. Into center. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Beltran. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
All over that one right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's towards center. Myers settles underneath it, and that is that. And now Jeff Bagwell. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. And a good start to the inning. Here's Yordan Alvarez. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Here comes the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss, and one gone. Carlos Correa in the box now. Takes strike one. That misses, and that's ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Jeremy Pena in the box now. Takes strike one. Bagwell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fans another.
Now
back here in Houston, here's the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. Slice the other way and foul. Abreu in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the batter now, number 2. And it finds its way through for a hit. Polanco around second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back base hits. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. He circles the bases. It's 4-0. Sean Dubin gets the ball now. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now, Cal Raleigh. That's a laser base hit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner at first with no outs here. That's down. One hops off the wall. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's Ketel Marte. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
That one the other way, and a base hit right there. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Runners on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 7-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Paredes zips it to first. Got him. Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one pulled foul. Beltran on at second with 2 down. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Out to short, Pena. Handles, throws to first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here is Isaac Paredes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Jose Altuve stands in now and watches strike 1. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Lance Berkman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Strike.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
This lineup's going to have to find.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Throw to first in time. Here's the catcher to hit. Cal Raleigh singled and scored his first time. Ball one there. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
He takes it himself to the bag. And back here at Dyken Park. And now here is Jake Myers. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Left field. One down. Next to hit, Craig Biggio. And there's a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Bagwell batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
And that's a wrap on another great quest. Good job, kid. I see you did all your pregame rituals today.
Here's Mike Trout. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Trout on the move. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Little chopper rolls foul. Trout leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
James Wood, the next to hit, takes outside. And that one fouled off. Base hit center field. Here comes Trout flying around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And it's 1-0. One down. Carlos Beltran getting ready to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That one ripped left field. Back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. And here's the first baseman, Lance Berkman.
Now pitching, Aaron Ashby.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Booyah! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 4-0. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. 2 away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Now it's the shortstop. Fastball right back to the mound. That'll end the inning after a lot of. Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So digging in, Paul Molitor. And there's a foul ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Prince Fielder, batting with one down, takes a strike. Terang over at first with one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Richie Sexson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Raleigh Fingers.
Now pitching, Raleigh.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Digging in, Cal Raleigh. Freeland right there to make the grab. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup, and now batting Mike Trout. A single and a run scored and a walk. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And the runner holds.
Runner, runner, runner.
Runner on the go. Swing and a chopper out to short. They put the tag on him. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Trout on the move. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag. And back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the second. And now the shortstop, Robin Young. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Senga, 6'1" righty, 200 pounds. And he was born in Japan. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul. And that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Wood under it. And he makes the catch. And there are two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Christian Yelich. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. Back here at American Family Field. And here is James Wood. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. Did not go. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now Carlos Beltran. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0. Lance Berkman digs in now. Low throw, picked, he's safe. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Fly to center his first time. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corner, still nobody
now
out.
Pitching.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop.
Gagne.
Oh, great stop. The feed for one. Return throw to first, double play. And the run scores from third. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
The count.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 outs, base is empty. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw is late, and he reaches safely.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job.
Runner on the move. Foul ball there. Edwards leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one fouled off. Runner goes again. Runs it up to 90. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
0-1's the count.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game. This one
Hey, another notch in the old belt.